Well, good morning everybody. Well, this morning, it's Saturday morning here in Australia, and yesterday, Friday, another order came in and it's a big one, and I have had a request to unpack the order and put the beads into a box, which I've got as well. So first of all, I have to start off by saying my new pet hate is leaf blowers. I went to Hideaway Waters on Tuesday and I did 5 videos to try and show you all in a short. Leaf blower. I have a man out the back now with his leaf blower. This is a little tin that came in the box, and inside it has a couple of little daisies. There's some tools in here, and what I needed was some needles to thread elastic onto, but they're very long, which is really good, but the eye is so thin that I can't get my elastic through the eye, so I'll have to use them for thinner materials. But I ended up going to Spotlight yesterday, and these are much better. These ones, they have an open end, or not an open end, sorry, they have a loop at the end, so you can just thread the elastic through that and cut it off at the end. It's so much easier. But anyway, I thought that was a nice little, it's a pretty cool container. And they also included a couple of scalpels, which will be really handy for working with leather or suede. He finally stopped blowing, and that was a gecko, if anyone was wondering what that noise was. I can't get away from sounds, people. It's either nature or it's people's leaf blowers. Anyway, they will, I guess, come in handy at some stage. That's a nice little, funky little pouch. Oh, there he goes again. That's got some tweezers in it, so that's handy for picking up beads. I've had my nails redone, as you can see they're a bit shorter, and I broke one yesterday, ouch. I'll tell you how I broke it. Well, I actually went and got talked into having SNS nails put on instead of the acrylic. And they're lovely, but they're just not as strong. Anyway, I bought some wine glasses the other day, well, yesterday, and I washed them and I was putting them up in the cupboard, and 2 cockroaches, I'm not kidding, they were that big. They were sitting, one was on my coffee cup and one was sitting on the back of the cupboard. One flew out, oh my gosh. And the other one, I got my spray out from under the sink and I sprayed the one that was still in the cupboard, and he jumped out, ran into the sink, and I'm running the tap and he's in the drain and I'm trying to poke him down the drain with my fingernail. And he just wouldn't go. He was such a big fat, he was so big he had Reeboks on and a comb in his back pocket. I kid you not, these things were huge. And I'd say they were making more cockroaches in there. So needless to say, they are both gone now. Oh my gosh. The things that we deal with. It's probably a bit like Costa Rica here. Maybe not as bad. But there's always something that wants to get into the house. Okay, so these are some beads that I ordered. Oh, they're nice. These are nice. Let's have a look at these. We had a blackout, a power blackout on, well it was actually, how's this, a 5-hour planned outage. They turned our power off from 9:30 till 2:30 in the morning. And can I say I am so happy that I went to Anaconda camping and I bought one of these. This is a battery operated fan. And oh my goodness, it's charging, or it's charged now, but that will run on low for 6 hours. And as you know, it is so extremely hot up here in North Queensland, and oh my goodness, if I didn't have that, I would have been a little bit distressed, I think. Oh, these are gorgeous. So these are glass bicone beads. I love this blue colour. It's quite pretty. Oh, look at the gold. The gold's beautiful. It's a silvery. This is a really nice brown. These are multicoloured. These rainbow ones here. Aren't they gorgeous? I like these goldy ones here. One of these are purple. These are a deep dark purple. And that's silver. That's a real nice bronzy colour, that one. And those are like a pewter. They are delicious. I'm looking forward to creating some pieces with these. Yay, very happy with those. And then these, I got 4 packets of these. These beads. These are glass tubular beads that I got in green, white. They're a real crystally, opaly. Oh yeah, they're very opaly looking. Very pretty. I'll put those into this box. And all of these ones. These are sort of multicoloured, but with more of a brown tone to them. They're nice. These ones, can't see inside those. I did order like a turquoisey blue colour. So hopefully that's what's inside this packet. Yes, I'll see what I can salvage out of that Hideaway Bay footage that I took. My goodness, I walked up and down that beach with my camera and microphone, and beautiful encounter with some seagulls. I got some beautiful footage, but I got a 10-minute bunch of footage, but it's too long for a short and too short for a video. I don't know. Maybe I'll definitely go back out again, but yes, they are the blue ones. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, I like those. They're gorgeous. They are very, very ice blue. And they're a good size too. They've got a decent size hole in the middle, but they're nice and long. So I like those. So they're very pretty. 4 packets of those. These are some larger spaces, just silver rings to go in between the beads. Now this I opened. This is some wire. I wanted a different gauge wire, and there's a nice chunk of good wire there. So I'm looking forward to making some creations out of that. It's a lot thicker than the 20 gauge that I normally use. This is 17 gauge, but it's a lot bendier. It's easier to work with. So look at that. So that will be good for making some. I've been making, I haven't shown you yet, or maybe I did show you on the last video. I'm starting to make braided bracelets, so once I perfect that, I'll put them on my shop. Okay. And can I just say thank you quickly to the lovely people that have contributed to Super Thanks. I'm just absolutely blown away by that, so thank you very much. I don't know where that came from. That just pops up on your YouTube thing, so thank you very much to those of you who so kindly support me in that way. But thank you all for your beautiful comments. Every time I read them, it just makes my day. So thank you. What are these? I didn't order these. They're so tiny. Oh my goodness. These are the tiniest little seed beads. My goodness. I like the colours though. I like that dark green, that's pretty. But I didn't order them. It's a nice hot pink. Looks like peachy pink. I ordered some suede strips, so we'll see if, well, I know they didn't come because I've already had a quick look. So I didn't order these, but I'm going to make the best of it. I mean, my failing eyes are going to really love trying to find the holes in these. These beautiful, beautiful colours. There's a lot of them. They're pretty. Little bronzy colour. Pewtery sort of colour. Brown, black, pink, orange, light lavender. That's more of a lilac, I think. That's more of a lavender, that colour. These are divine colours. Look at the pink and the blues. That's pretty. That's real pretty. Light pink, green, racy red. orangey red. Well, these can all go into the little box, perhaps. I think these would take up the whole box, though. That's a nice purple. Look at that. There's a deeper purple and a nice light purple. I think I'll just get a magnifying glass and start. Do you know the holes aren't that small in these, really? I don't know if you can see. They are like a smarty party over there. That's beautiful. I'm okay with that. Whoops, I just kicked the table. That's okay. I'll just have to go and buy some suede. Alright, what else have we got? Just put that wire. Actually, I'll pop it in my shelf there. There we go. Now, these are most beautiful colour glass beads. My goodness, look at those. Let's have a look. Couldn't find my little scissors this morning. There we go. Oh, these are beautiful. I love opening up a new box of beads. It's very satisfying. Let's have a look at these. It's like a candy store. They are gorgeous. Yes. Nice. That's a pretty green. Not the green. Pink. I like the pinks. Look, I like how you get all these different shades of purple and pink. The blues. See, that's even another shade of purple. Blue, greens. I like these watermelon colours. That's really pretty. I like them. And they're really, you can see through them just a little bit. They're really pretty. And then there's another box as well. Oh. That I've got as well. And these have yellows in them. There's more purples. There's much nicer blues. There's like a real turquoisey blue. I'm so happy that old mate out the back had stopped blowing his leaves. I was chatting to, you know, the French man that I told you about that lives upstairs. He's a lovely young man, and he was telling me the other day that this man out the back that's blowing the leaves, he is blowing them constantly down into the creek. There's a creek bed behind these where I live in these units, and he's just blowing all his leaves straight down into the waterway, which is blocking it up, and that negatively affects the birds and any little water creatures. We've got a lot of frogs that frequent the creeks, and yeah, he's been a bit of a nuisance as far as thinking about anything else other than his backyard. So, but it was nice that this guy, cares about that kind of thing. And the man upstairs is a bit upset about that too. So anyway, look at the vibrancy of these colours. Oh my goodness. Oh, now that is a beautiful purple. All these lovely, delicious colours. I like these blues. That's pretty. That's a real sea green. I love it when the ocean looks like all of these colours. You can see where it's the deepest and the shallowest. These greens are just beautiful too. Yellow. There's some white ones. It'd be nice if they had some more white ones. These are nice earthy colours. I like those. So that is beautiful. That's like a sunset and a sunrise in a box. Yeah, very happy with those. So they're already in their boxes. Now these head pins, they are a bit small for what I wanted. And yeah, they're too short. These are good for making earrings with, but they're not really long enough, and the ones that I do have that I'm running out of are longer than that. So yeah, they're way too short to make earrings with. So you can see the ball on the end that stops the bead from coming off the end, but by the time you put a couple of beads on, there's no room to get your round nose pliers and make a loop to hook the jump ring onto. So oh well, grr, never mind. Look at these. These are some more Pandora beads. This I'm going to get my box out. I got some more of these. I love these. They're so beautiful. These multicolored glass, sort of ovally flat beads. Some string for slide bracelets. Slightly thicker. So these boxes are really good because, excuse me, well, they've got one really long compartment here that I can, I think, fit all of these delicious looking Pandora beads. So there's lots of different colours here, as you can see, and they're good for bracelets or for some key rings. I've made myself a key ring and a couple for sale, but oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful. There's some clear crystal ones that I might separate, keep the white ones separate. They're nice, and that's what I got these little rings for. These can go in between these, just for a little bit of something different. Look at those. They're just beautiful, aren't they? So many colours. Oh, I just saw one that really jumped out at me. It's a pretty pink one. That's a really pretty one. I like that. They're all silver. These ones though. What is that delicious blue one? Was it that one? No, that's green. Oh, that one's pretty. That's a nice pretty pearly blue one. There's a few pearly ones. That one's nice. That looks like the ocean a little bit. It's nice. I think that's the blue one that caught my eye. That's pretty. Oh, look at that. That just all fits perfectly. Awesome. Okay, now what's left in here? Ooh, look at these. They are beautiful. That is beautiful blues. And I've got lots and lots of white pearly ones. So I like using these glass 6mm beads. They're just so easy to work with, and these colours are divine. Just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Some of them sticking to the plastic lid. They're gorgeous. I'm looking forward to working with those as well. Wow. Okay, what else is left? Oh, these are called spacers, so I have some gold ones, gold plated spacers. And these ones are like, so we can pop them in here. These are like diamante spacers. They're just ones that have a little bit of a sparkle to them. So they just have a nice little, like a crystally edge to them, which is quite pretty. So they make them something nice and shiny. Put those into there. These little containers are so handy. I have 3 of these now, and just keep filling them. I think I'll put these in there as well. And last packet. 8mm beads. Yes, these are beautiful multicolored. So yes, we'll be putting these into this container. Look at these, I like. So they got like a mottled effect on them. They're gorgeous. Look at those. Now that looks like the ocean. How beautiful is that blue? Let's open them up and have a look. Oh, these are just delicious. Yummy. Don't know whether I want to dive into them or eat them. Look at that. Lovely glass beads that are just so... Oh, that one's broken. The thing with glass beads is they do shatter. Oh, I have to go through. There's the other half of it that's just shattered. There's another one. Goodness me. Actually, you know, they'd be nice to do a picture and stick them on. I'm going to keep them aside for something. They're still going to be usable. The rest look fine. That's the other half to that one. That's a... Yeah, bits of glass on my hand. Goodness. Well... It's a shame that there's 3 that are broken. That will be going on a very special bracelet, I think. But I want more of these. That's the other one to that. Yeah, I would like more of those. These are nice. These are like the motley green. They're very pretty. Oh, there might be 2 of each. There's a lot in here. Oh yes, there is another packet. Oh, but they've got purple in them. Purple and blue, green and blue. They're slightly different. I might put them in the same one. And then there's some more green ones. They're slightly different. Purple. Excuse me. These look like black and white obsidian. They're nice. So they have little slightly different variations of each colour. So there's a similar package. The similar colours. I'll put them in the same. And there's another similar one as well that I'll put into the same little hole, little container. These have got blue on them, they're quite pretty. Got blue. So that's quite pretty. Just little specks of blue. And there's another packet of purple. Might put these in with these ones. These are more transparent, they're pretty. I do like the clear ones, they're quite beautiful. Look at those, they're quite transparent. Don't know if you can see, can't really show you that. They're very pearly, and you see that? There's really beautiful effects that they've got. Very impressed with these. Yeah, they'll be beautiful to work with. Now, these are catching my eye. These are nice, very nice earthy looking beads. They look like seeds. They look like chickpeas. They've got a sort of a creamy, yellowy, browny colour to them with like a black swirl. They're beautiful. I like them. They'll be good on, be nice on on anything really. I just love the texture of these beads. They're just gorgeous. And there's another green. Okay, let's pop this in the same. Perfect. And I think because these are blue, I'll pop them into this one here. They are just the most eye-catching beads. I'd like to have them in the 6mm as well. I'm sure I can get them. They're pretty. They're lovely. Now there's some pinky. There's more of those sort of I just don't even know what the word is for them. They're just so beautifully. The colours are just beautiful. Yeah, it looks like a sunrise. That's so pretty. Pinks and oranges and yellow. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll put those in here. And there's a similar packet with darker colours. They can go into the same. And they're really pretty. They've got like a purple and red. So nice. And then there's pink. I think they can just go into the same one as here, because there is pink in these ones. Now, last ones here are just a clear white, and I think I'll just pop those in with those natural looking ones. Beautiful. Now I will, I've got another container for those. Yeah, I'll put those in with the other ones that I've got. Now these ones can go into the box. Might just cut that open, I think. There we are. Beautiful ice blue. I think that's all of them. Yes. And these brown ones. I'm going to put them in the same one because they look quite nice together. I love blue and brown together. I think it's really nice. Green and brown. All very earthy colours. Pardon me. And the white ones, put those in a separate one. Oh, my tumbly's rumbling. My tummy is rumbling. I sounded like Winnie the Pooh then. There's a rumbling in my tumbly. I haven't had breakfast this morning. I wanted to get up, early and do some more craft, and normally I'd be out on the water paddling this morning, but it's all finished for the year, which is kind of a bit annoying because I was just getting into it. Now we've got to have, I think, a month. It'll be a month. I'm not too sure. Anyway, thought I might go and check out the local Pilates studio here and do that in the meantime. There's absolutely no way that I could ever do that fitness channel that I was looking to do. It's still not a no, but there's no room or no space to do it here, and absolutely no ability to do it unseen. I've got a lovely front yard, but no, I'm not going to do it out there for all and sundry to watch. Where would I like to put these? I think I'll put them in with the white. That's pretty. And that's looking like a very colourful tray. I've still got to work out what I'm going to do with all of these as well. I think I need to get another tray for those. So that's pretty much everything. It is everything. Yeah. Don't know what I'll do with these little daisy beans. I'll just stick them in there anyway. But these ones would definitely have to be all individually put into something. I think I'd need probably 2 boxes of these. to be able to fit all this in. But this is, I thought, really nice to do some slide bracelets with. It's just difficult to find thin enough and strong enough jewelry stringing to buy to fit most beads, because a lot of beads have such small holes. But sometimes you can, with a little needle, you can poke them down in the hole, and it's. But the reason I bought this one was so much for the thinner. There's a beautiful pink, as you can see, thin, and a red thinner one that I think I could get most of my beads on. And then these ones I could probably try something with Pandora, I'm not sure, but I'm experimenting all the time with different products, and of course I wear things myself. This one's got a hook on it, and I've had that on for 3 weeks, and I've been in the ocean. So far so good. These are both 2 different types of elastic that I'm trying. That one's a lot looser, that one's a bit tighter, but they're 2 different types that I've been trying just to see what lasts the best, what holds the best, what holds its shape. So these are my experimental jewelry pieces, and so I'm got a lot to do today actually. This weekend I thought I would dedicate to jewelry making, and during the week I've got to finish my diploma course and get that all submitted so that I can get completely qualified. Alright everybody, well, I hope that you all enjoyed this, and there was certainly a lot of crinkles and crackles, that's for sure. As always, have a beautiful and blessed day everybody, and thank you again for your love and support. Mwah. Love to you all. Thank you. Bye bye.